Guys, people get really, really triggered when you set boundaries. People get very, very triggered when you set boundaries. The two last rants I did were about were about letting go of friends that don't have any characteristics that you even want in yourself, just harmful characteristics. And they become a walking example of just things that you don't just things that you don't want to be, and to surround yourself with friends that challenge you and help you become a better version of yourself, and hopefully you're that kind of friend to them. And then the other one was about the fact that I am not going to willfully put myself in the vicinity of harmful people for the sake of proving that I am not in an echo chamber and that I can be in the room with people with different opinions than me. I am more than willing to do that, as long as those opinions don't have to do with my civil and human rights and my value as a human being. And as a Black woman, these days, a lot of those opinions are very much devaluing and invalidating me as a person. And so I'm just not going to engage with those people anymore. I am going to cut off access. And I'm okay. And I was like, fuck you. I'll stay in my echo chamber. Thanks. I'll stay in my echo chamber of people that value humanity as just in general. I am more than willing to be in a room with people with different opinions than me, as long as they're not fucking harmful. Would you ask me to be in the room with a Nazi? Like, what? And people get triggered at that. People get fucking triggered at that. And I think it's hilarious. And I use echo chamber on purpose, because that is exactly what that's the term that these privileged as people use to guilt people, usually people lower on the privilege ladder, to get into rooms with them because they have differences of opinion, so they can circle jerk their problematic views onto me, use that person as a punching bag for their little devil's advocate conversations, and then leave having jerked all of their fucking thoughts out without not having solved any problem, not having gained any new perspective on anything, but just for using me as a fucking punching bag. And for an excuse to not evolve. Don't act like and people get triggered when you say, I'm not gonna allow myself to be in that anymore. It is completely possible to surround yourself with people that have different opinions than you, but also have the same values. There's things that you just don't get to have opinions on. And that's my worth as a human. And when shit like replacement theory is something that's floating the fuck around, I'm protecting myself, baby. Echo chamber all fucking day. And I know you're fucking triggered by that. I know people are fucking triggered by that. Like, because you're just having your own ideas bounce back to you, your own ideas. Yeah, if that idea is that I'm worthy, and that I'm worthy of love and respect, yeah, hell yeah, bitch. I will have that bounce back to me all day. People get so fucking mad at that because it restricts access to you. That's one less person that they don't have access to as a punching bag for their fucking problematic shit, for their fucking problematic views and their problematic behavior. When you're just like, you know what, this is unacceptable to me, and I am going to walk away because this is not it. This is not healthy. This is not making me better. This is not making me grow. This is devaluing and invalidating me as a fucking person. This is not helping me grow. Don't fucking act like Dude, you cannot. No. Just fucking no. Just no. And you know what? That's the thing, like, I gotta protect myself. I got PTSD. I wake up every morning and I'm fragile as fuck. And so I am faced with that fact every single morning. And not everybody has that ailment, but I'm faced with that fact every single morning. And that means that I have to be very careful about what I surround myself with. Because all it takes is one bad day, you know what I mean? All it takes is one fucking bad day. And so that means that my boundaries have to be set. Do not act like avoiding difficult and uncomfortable situations that need to be dealt with as an adult are the same thing as separating myself from people that literally have harmful ass views about the humanity of myself and other people. Do not act like that's the same thing. It's not. Don't act like that's the same thing, and it's not. And I'm just not gonna put myself in that situation anymore. There are so many things. No, I'm just not, no. And I'm not going to put myself around people with harmful characteristics that I don't want to emulate, because I want to become a better person. I want to grow. And I can only do that in a nurturing, challenging, but nurturing environment, and with people that value my humanity. That doesn't mean that those people tell me what I want to hear all the time. That's not the same. That is not what that means. But they will equate that. They will equate that to literally being in a room with people with harmful characteristics that you don't even want to be like, that devalue your fucking humanity. They make it like they that is not the fucking same thing at all. And I feel like they get mad, people, and not just like overall, but just like the people that you just like, you know what, in personal life, you're just like, I'm not gonna fuck with you anymore. I can't do it. They get mad because they just don't have access to you anymore. They don't have access to you as a punching bag. They don't have access to you as an enabler for their bad fucking behavior. It's literally a consequence of their behavior. And you know what? If people are walking away from you because of your behavior or your views, your opinions, that might be an indicator of just how problematic your views might be. That just might be an indicator. You know? Don't you think? But see, that's the problem. Because it would be an indicator of just how problematic their views would be. And then they would be forced to face it by themselves, because nobody wants to get in the fucking ring with a person that's racist, that's sexist, that's homophobic, that's et cetera, anti-Semitic. Nobody wants to be in the room with you because you are problematic. And now you got to face that shit. You got to face your own fucking beliefs and values and question it. But you don't want to do that. That's the thing. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. But being able to punch down on me and have me not complain about it makes you feel just a little bit better about being problematic. No, I'm not enabling that. I'm not enabling that. Are you fucking kidding me? No. Especially when you're not even looking for a solution. You, like I said, all you want to do is circle jerk. No, not allowing that access to myself anymore. Especially as a black woman. Oh God, Nikki, black woman shit? Yes, black women shit. Especially as a black woman who is not protected. Nobody is protecting me. So I have to be extreme in protecting myself. And I will never apologize for that. Not anymore. Not anymore. Y'all don't value your peace? You don't value your peace? Who are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? By being around people that you literally hate, calling them your friends. What do you have to prove? How tough you are to who? For what? You're willing to be miserable to prove a point? You're willing to be miserable to prove to some random person out there, some hypothetical fucking person, that you don't exist in an echo chamber? You really want to do that? I mean, it's your life, I guess. But as for me and my house, we're choosing peace. We're choosing peace, and I refuse to be gaslit into believing that letting myself be surrounded by harmful people with harmful characteristics and harmful ideas about my humanity and the humanity of others is the same thing as putting myself in an echo chamber in which I am not allowing myself to grow. They're not mutually exclusive. And you can't gaslight me anymore into thinking that. Triggered they are. And I love it. I love it. You don't have access to me anymore. Unless you are a solution-oriented person that values my humanity, you don't have access to me anymore. And you can cry about it, and you can you can cry about it as much as you want. But a lot of people like me, a lot of people that look like me, a lot of people are adopting this view. We're walking away. We're setting boundaries. We're being like, you know what? No, I need to heal. You know what? No, I need to have my humanity validated, because all my life, looking the way I do, my humanity has been invalidated, and you are not going to convince me anymore that I have to continue to have my humanity invalidated in order to prove a point to you that I'm strong enough to take this abuse. Be in the room with people with different opinions than you to prove that you can survive the abuse that they're about to dish out, because those opinions have to do with your worth as a human being. No, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, guys, I highly suggest doing this because it feels great. It feels so